Welcome back to Live in the D, everyone. Now, you know when you come to Southwest Detroit, one of the things that you cannot miss is all of the beautiful murals on the wall, which are truly, truly works of art. And much of that artwork that you see touches on the heritage and the culture of the residents of this neighborhood. Now, we're joining us to talk about some of their work in the city, our artist, Freddie Diaz, also known as Southwest Freddie. Thank you for being with us.
I appreciate you guys having me. Thanks for the opportunity.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you guys know this guy. We're talking about Elton Monroy Duran. Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning, good morning.
Thank you for hanging out with us again.
So, Freddie, let's start by talking about the mural behind us. Can you tell us about the inspiration and the story behind this mural?
So a little bit of the inspiration is when I got together and sat down with the owners, I wanted a little backstory because I feel like it's so easy as a muralist to get caught up in, we're so prideful of being from Detroit that everything is Detroit, we're so Detroit. But working with them, I got to, know a little bit of their backstory. And part of their story was that they lived in Mexico City, and even though they're from Jalisco, so we wanted to kind of tell something, a different layer of where they come from, where they lived for a lot of time. Part of the layer that really contributed to them having this store, having this successful business. And so the trajineras are these boats that, you can go and tour on in Mexico City. So it's just an attraction, something beautiful. And it became like a collaboration, something that, can be representative of Detroit, but something that a big piece from home as well,
And just quickly, the colors, because it's so colorful, was there a reason for the colors? Do they mean anything else, or is it just the artistic choice?
Oh, no. This is what the colors are. And when you go visit Xochimilco in Mexico, these boats are all beautiful and very colorful. And each one has their own, identity and name and different kind of themes. And so we kind of wanted to play around with the themes and create something that kind of meshed Detroit culture with Mexican culture.
That's great. Thank you.
I love that. That's a fusion of culture from the D and from Mexico. You heard it here. Now, Elton, I want to talk to you. You have some murals in some really special places throughout the city. So talk to us about some of them and the significance of these murals in Hispanic culture.
Yes, we did another interview before. I remember, and I took you in a mural tour. And most of my murals here are inspired by the neighbors, like by the residents, which are mostly immigrants. I myself am a Mexican immigrant. And, like the idea is to represent them, like to showcase that they are part of Detroit, that they've been part of Detroit since generations, like since the 1920s, like we're talking about 3 or 4 generations already. And the idea is to, like represent by telling their stories, like most of the inspiration comes from the stories they tell me. And then I figure out the way to represent them visually. And the idea is to tell the story of this community.
Really do, because I remember when we did the mural tour together, there were actually people would put like their grandfather or their grandmother or other significant people of their family in the mural, and you would do that for them.
Yes, that's something that I always wanted to make sure that I am including the real people. Like I paint portraits of people from this community, and the idea is for them to be represented. Like their faces are there, and their stories.
Stories and their faces are all part of the significance of the art. But speaking of art, you have a new studio in town. What can you tell us about it?
Yes, I just opened up my studio, like an art studio at the Mexican Town Mercado. It's called, if you Google that, on Google Maps, you put like Corpus Art Detroit Studio, it's going to take you right there. And the idea is to offer, these activities and the opportunity for children, to learn about art and to get education about art. So the other aspect that I am actually pushing is I really would like the corporate world to be my customer, like I'm inviting people to come and do these workshops and painting parties. I just did one with Campbell Ewell, and then I did another with LinkedIn, and the idea is to attract all of that because they are the ones who can provide the funding so that I can do programming affordable for the community.
So donate all you want, corporate America. That's right.
Freddie, I mentioned earlier in the show that I would love to have a mural painted of my face because I think I deserve it. I'm a legend here in Detroit. Do you know any locations that you think would be good for?
I got millions of walls that deserve to have your face on.
Oh, thank you. Where are some of your other murals? Can you tell?
I got maybe one down the street, La Michoacana. I got some with La Palapa. Another restaurant. I did the Spring Wells Underpass, El Nacimiento.
And is it a competition between you guys? Do you like see each other's work and go, hey, I'm going to get better or I'm going to do better?
I think if anything, it's a positive one. I think that we push each other, but I think also we're just grateful for each other because I think we're in a community, we need to have diverse. We need to have more artists, and I think he represents a generation that's older than mine. So I think we fill in the gaps, and I think it's good to just have both of us around because he's able to help out and be a resource in his own way, and I work in my own way. So we're grateful.
I love that.
Yeah,
Look at
it's
all
very
this
cool.
little bromance going on. It's all love in the art world. I love all of it. And thank you guys for keeping the community so beautiful. Elton knows I'm a huge fan of murals, a huge man. So thank you so much to you as well.